We live with it. Talk to me. We'll wait for some people to hop on air. Nothing fancy today. YouTube definitely slow with these notifications. Let me know in the comments if you're here. Axel, Scary, what's up? Got a lot to talk about tonight, man. Heaven. There you go. Brooklyn's in the building. Meek, what up? Meek, it's fight week, so we gotta go through the whole thing, the whole spill, man. We gotta give them their proper respect. What's good, man? I feel like it's a good topic. I feel like it's a very relevant topic. Is Terence Crawford better than the Floyd Mayweather that Canelo fought? Mind you, I think Terence Crawford is 2 years older than that Floyd Mayweather. So it makes it an intriguing conversation. Makes an intriguing conversation, yo. Canelo Alvarez being the common opponent. We haven't seen Crawford at 168 pounds, but we've never seen Floyd at 168 pounds. We've both seen Crawford and Floyd at 154. GHB. So, the Crawford that you saw at 154 pounds, the Floyd that we saw at 152 pounds against Canelo. Who's better? Now, I have my points. I have my position. But this is for y'all. This is for y'all to tell me. So the link's going in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got an hour-long show. Y'all tell me. The Floyd that fought Canelo or 154-pound Terence Crawford? Who's the better fighter? Talk to me. Links in the chat, man. Come on, say your piece. Also, we're trying to get to 100,000 subs. Subscribe. It's free. Y'all be acting like this shit costs money. It costs you nothing to subscribe. We are trying to get to 100,000 subs. That's the move. All right, so we got our first. We got our
What I watching? You cutting out
first analysis. My man Bud gonna stop Canelo.
What's up, bro?
Hey man, I'm chilling, man. Fights in less than 2 weeks. Who's that?
11 days.
11 days, right? So this is the question I'm going to be asking everybody. Also, look out for that Boots interview. That's coming within the next couple of days.
Just after the Canelo sparring?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, talk to me. The Floyd Mayweather that Canelo Alvarez fought. The Terence Crawford at 154 pounds, same weight. Crawford 2 years older. You got the floor.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say, we haven't seen Boyd at 168 yet. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
we ain't talking about the 68 Bud though. We talking about 54.
Right. Well, I would say that Floyd is better than Bud, but Bud at 147 beat Floyd at 147, in my opinion. But
Wait,
the
no,
50,
don't laugh. You gotta let him say his piece. Everybody get to say their piece.
yeah, the 52 compared to the 54 Floyd, I would say Floyd is better. You know what I'm saying? But at 47, Bud beat Floyd.
Why? Why is Crawford better at 47 and why is Floyd better at 54? Rap star, what up? Juice.
You asking me that or somebody?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh well, 47 was Bud best weight. You know what I'm saying? He looked the best. He was used to that weight. He was athletic. He was strong. And Floyd, he beat fought Canelo, so he did great against Canelo. I don't know how great he would have looked against other 54 pounders, but he looked great. Like he was in tip top shape, even though he was 36. So, but I just feel like Bud got more power than Floyd at 47. So I think he definitely would have hurt Floyd, and who knows what would have happened. I just think Crawford was better at 47. He got better performances at 47 too, in my opinion.
All right, Anthony James. Talk to me, bro. Is this your first time on?
Say it one more time.
Is this your first time on?
Yes, it is.
I appreciate you hopping on, bro. Appreciate you watching. All right. The Floyd Mayweather that Canelo fought. The 154-pound Terence Crawford. Who's better?
So I think it's a tricky question because you gotta think that Floyd, his first time at 154 was not with Canelo. He fought at 154 plenty of times before that, and so I think especially when you think about Floyd coming up from a smaller weight and the fact that Terence Crawford, even though he only fought at 154 one time, the fact that he's a much bigger and stronger guy. I mean, I think, what was it, the last 24 hours?
Ant, you went out. And I think Ant might have got a phone call. Joe Blow.
What's going on? What's going on?
All right, talk to me, man.
Man, bro, with the wait, what's the question?
That's him up the list.
The Floyd Mayweather that Canelo fought.
Yeah.
The Terence Crawford at 154 pounds. Who's the better fighter?
Oh, what's up there? Sound.
You said between the Canelo Floyd fought. I think I gotta go with Canelo. I mean,
Joe,
Bud
you talking?
Bud
Joe, is
didn't
this you?
look that great. Yeah, this Joe.
Hey, Joe, no. The Floyd that Canelo fought.
Mm-hmm.
Is Terence Crawford at 54 better than that Floyd?
No.
Why?
I just think Floyd was a better athlete, and he was more defensively sound. You can't tell me, like, with a straight face, Madrimov would have won more than 2 rounds against Floyd. Can't tell me that. That would have been a fight that everybody would have clowned Floyd for taking. Like, oh, cherry pick. It would have been a cherry pick for Floyd. Yay or nay? Let's be honest. That would have been a cherry pick for Floyd.
True.
He would have got judged for it. Bud fight him. Somehow the guy amateur record make him the greatest fighter ever.
Like, but hey, that wasn't Bud's first pick at 54.
Wait, Bud. Hey, Bud, you gotta let him cook. This
Hey,
is
Virgil
uninterrupted.
beat him up. Virgil not even a champ, if we've been honest. Virgil beat up Madrimov too. So, I gotta see more, bro. I'm not one of them guys that just, jump diving off the deep end, like, bro, with this Bud stopping Canelo. Like, I know he ain't got no money behind that.
Yo, you ain't taking no jabs at nobody. You just giving
Nah,
your
yeah, my fault.
analysis.
My fault.
$1,000 on
Yeah.
it.
My
I
fault.
got
My fault. My
1,000
fault.
on
Yeah,
it.
you're right. Yeah, but nah, I don't think it's. I don't really think it's a comparison with Floyd and Bud at any weight.
EH,
What up?
talk to me. The Floyd that Canelo fought, or Terence Crawford at 154 pounds.
I mean, no, from what we saw, no. That's that. If you just using those metrics, the 54-pound versions of Floyd and the 54-pound versions of Bud, no. But I'm not a big on the fantasy fight thing because we ain't gonna never see it.
No, not fantasy fight. Who was just a better fighter?
Oh, from what we saw, the better fighter was Floyd, hands down. I mean,
Why?
I feel like he beat better competition at 154 because he fought De La Hoya at 154 too, if I'm not mistaken.
Fact.
De La Hoya. He fought De La Hoya, Cotto, and Canelo at 54. But I'm just talking
I
about.
forgot about Cotto. Yeah, but at 54, yeah, absolutely. Floyd, I feel like but see, Bud only had one fight at 54 though.
Yeah, so I just want you to judge the version that we saw against Canelo, because that's the last version of Crawford that we've seen going into this Canelo fight.
Yeah, but I mean Floyd hands down. But see, the other thing is too, Bud is fighting Canelo at 68, so it's not like he's fighting him at 54.
I know,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
that's the only thing that we can really judge until Crawford steps in the ring and we see him at 68. The last version that we can judge is at 54. Just so happened that Floyd, common opponent, a guy who's looked at as ahead of Terence Crawford, but Crawford could be closing in on.
See, listen, I'm gonna give you my perspective on that Madrimov fight, which I know might be surprising to some people because I'm a Boots guy through and through. I think Boots beats everybody. But that fight with Bud against Madrimov, to me, that was like a waiting to exhale moment. And I'm not saying Bud didn't come in prepared, but Bud was just getting in there to get a fight in and probably decide what he was going to do for the rest of his career, bro. That wasn't the best Bud we saw at 154. It just wasn't to me. I'm not even going to fake it. It's just, he get a pass, bro. Bud knocked out everybody at 147 pounds. You know what I mean? Finally got the fight that he wanted with Spence. Beat Spence. He had a moment and then went in with Madrimov. He wasn't as sharp as he should have been, but he won. You know what I mean? So
Can I say something?
I
Wait. EH got the floor. Everybody's gonna get a take, and then we'll all talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just basically saying I kind of give Bud a pass for not looking as sharp as I know he can. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not going, so going up against Canelo at 168, this version of Canelo is not the version that fought Floyd, because Floyd kind of schooled Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So, but now Canelo is older. He's not older than Bud, but he got 60-something joints. He got over 60-something fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard with the metrics. But for your question on the 154 version of Bud and the 154 version of Floyd, hands down.
All right, let's get this super chat. Robert Mercer, De La Hoya, Cotto, Canelo. Madonna 2 was at 54. Come on, bro. Nah, Madonna 2 was still at 47. But yeah, the other three, yeah. Dr. Eugene, talk to me. The Floyd that Canelo fought or the Terence Crawford at 54? Who you liking?
All right, can you hear me clearly?
Not in a fight, but who's a better fighter?
No, I'm just saying, right now, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, brother. Talk.
All right, I don't know why, but like I can't hear y'all. The volume down real low, so I gotta keep unplugging the headset in order to hear y'all.
Damn, yeah?
Like in order to hear y'all real low, but in order to hear y'all clearly, I gotta unplug the headset. When I do that, y'all can't hear me. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till my turn to talk. But now it's my turn to talk. It's plugged in, so let's go.
No,
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey yo, you kind of lowered the joint, but Floyd was. I mean, not Floyd. Bud was pound for pound #1 for a long time. Even though it wasn't at 54, he displayed his defensive prowess at the lower weights. Now that he hit 54, he ain't really had time to show his defense. But he didn't really have the opponents to show his defense either. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't say, hey, his defense is trash now. I'll just say he wasn't able to use it. But based on the defense that I saw him prior, I know he still got it in the bag. So I'm going to say his defense is close to, if not equal to, Mayweather.
Oh, my God.
However, offensively, you can't say Bud
Turn your video on.
is lower compared to Mayweather on offense.
Good buddy, let him cook. Let him cook. Good buddy.
Turn your video on.
You can't say that with a straight face. Even a Mayweather fan still gotta say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with Bud on the offensive tip only because
I'll pay you to get Cuz off here.
His offensive is only like the jab and the straight. And that's it. He kind of stayed basic. It worked, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I ain't mad at him, but at the same time, he lowered his bag. He wasn't doing a lot of shit. And to be honest, everybody like, yo, you ain't got the power, you ain't got the power. If you keep it 1,000, he don't have the power. He got the power to keep people off, but not to KO motherfuckers. You said 54, but we can't act like the past never happened. At 47, Bud was what, 10-0 on KOs? He ran through welterweight, all KOs, except for nah. Even Porter was a KO, cause he got all his father. So yeah, he was 100% at KOs. Mayweather not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck what weight class he ever was in. He never did that in none of his weight classes. So I gotta say Bud got the offense. And based on what I saw, even though you said it's 54, based on what I saw prior, his defensive bag is deep. I gotta give it to Bud off just sheer talent. We ain't even gonna say record, but sheer talent.
I'm fed up, bro.
Wait. No. Everybody gets to say their piece. Good buddy.
No, that was it. I'm done. I dropped the mic and shit.
Cool.
I dropped the mic and I kicked it.
You need to pick that motherfucker back up because you ain't say shit correct. Hey, listen to me bro, there's no comparison. Okay, so Terence Crawford, I don't want to disrespect his wins or hate on him at all, but he even tell you his biggest wins was a dude named Ricky Burns. Ricky Burns from The Simpsons.
That's not his biggest win, though.
That's what he'll say. He said in the interview that was his hardest fight and everything. Now you
that's not his Canelo. Win. Everybody get to say their piece. Yo, don't. Hey, good buddy, don't direct it at nobody. Just say your piece.
Man, I'm not peaceful right now. I'm angry as hell. You don't know my heart. I'm doing this shit right now, bro. Floyd, y'all compare. Look, I love Terence, but him to Floyd. I mean, if he beat Canelo, I'll give him that. Hey, shit, I can make the comparison then. But off the resume he got right now, come on, bro. He bought Sean Porter. Sean Porter got knocked down and did this shit. When the hell? What the hell? Was that not smelly? Y'all ain't see no jelly? I don't know. That shit was weird to me, bro. Wait, hold on. Then when we beat after that, he came back and beat, what was it? Errol Spence? Bro, Errol Spence looked like he was fucked up before he got to the ring, bro. I swear to God, I feel like I just smoked with the nigga.
Man.
He was
Am
drunk.
I wrong? Y'all ain't see his face. Y'all go back and look at that intro. The intro when he got, and he had the 2 car accidents. He was already mad. That wasn't Errol. That wasn't the same Errol.
Come on, man.
His biggest, Rick, he got hurt by game. Look, how many times he said, you said Floyd defense and Terrence. How many times you ever seen Floyd get hurt?
Multiple times.
By somebody not elite.
Multiple times.
What? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Name one elite fighter that didn't hurt him.
Mosley
one elite fighter that didn't
Mosley hurt him. Zab Judah hurt him. So he got hurt at least
them
twice.
Elite fighters, bro.
Twice.
They are. They're elite fighters. They are elite. Okay. Y'all say he hurt him, right? he got hurt because he did a little chicken dance in the second round. That he came
Nah,
back in the end of the second
I'm
round.
agreeing with you,
End of
bro.
that second round, it took that round back over. And Sugar Shane Mosley didn't win another fucking round. After
The resume is
when
not
he
even
fought
close,
Zab
bro.
Judah had that good ass punching like the fourth round. But after that fourth round, what the fuck happened? He didn't win.
Good,
Fourth, fifth, not. I don't. Zab was
good buddy.
Zab was.
Hey, wait.
Sugar Shane Mosley
Good
didn't
buddy.
win no fucking round.
Everybody can just say their piece first.
For sure.
Why can't I say my piece? Look, there's no comparison between Terence Crawford and Mayweather. And Terence Crawford
None
is
at
a great
all.
fighter, bro. He's a great
Not a
fighter. When you
comparison.
start saying Mayweather and who the people, Cotto, Ricky Hatton, Zab Judah, Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, you want to name them? Name more fighters that Terence Crawford fought besides Errol Spence and Sean Porter.
Hey, yo, let him say his piece. Let him cook.
Why? Why are you not hungry, bro? Eat this knowledge. I'm feeding you. I am giving you shit to eat. Right? You want some snacks too? I got some Debbie snacks for that.
30
Listen
more,
to this.
30,
You
30
said his
more
offense
seconds.
his offense was damn near comparable because it's not. Floyd threw basically what 35 points, 50 every fucking fight. Them punches that Floyd was landing were some of the most accurate, beautiful little. He ain't had no at 130 when Floyd was Pretty Boy. Everybody and their mama say this. When Floyd was Pretty Boy, where do you think the 26 knockouts came from? When he became money, when he moved up in weight, and he knew, hey, I probably can't knock everybody out no more, but he was still in there whooping ass and still hitting them with the Hadouken, so that boom, he was still landing them motherfuckers, and you know it was coming every time. Like, here comes the shoulder roll. Who come? Emmanuel Stewart. What's his name from Detroit? Emmanuel Stewart, right? Am I right? Emmanuel Lewis. He used to call that shit all the time, bro. Listen to that commentate. Here comes the right hands. You knew it was coming, and you still couldn't stop it. What kind of weapon is that unstoppable? What kind of shit was he unleashing? Finish him.
Good buddy.
Every
Good
time,
buddy.
bro.
Good buddy. All right. So, my man, I see you in the back. GVM, I see you in the back. Just hold on. We're gonna do a quick round table, and then we're gonna let you in. All right, I'm unmuting everybody. Look,
Hey, good buddy. You said Floyd like he ain't get hurt, but I showed you that he got hurt, and then you said how he came back after that to win off decisions. But the 2 times Bud got hurt, he stopped both of them niggas, and he stopped Gamboa in the same round that he hurt him in. So
Bro,
you can't even compare that.
You're a fighter, bro. Every fighter is going to get hurt, bro.
But
Can we live in reality?
I
Hey, hold
understand
on,
that,
bud.
but he
Hey,
brought it
yo,
up.
he got hurt.
Brought it up.
Hey, yo, did he get hurt or did he get knocked down?
Name
'Cause it
one
is a
fighter.
difference.
Name one
did
fighter
you get
that you've
kicked?
never seen hurt before.
Or did you have off?
Name me one fighter.
Stop those niggas though that hurt him. But
Name me
I want
one
to say
fighter,
this,
bro.
To YSM, I don't think it's a fair assessment yet. I think we need to really wait until after the Canelo fight to compare the two because they both got the same common opponent. Canelo got more experience, the better version now. So if Bud
He passed his
beat him,
prime.
and definitely if he stopped him, I put him over Floyd if he stopped Canelo. But
You
if
got
he
him
just
over
beat him,
Floyd now in your head, bro.
no, I don't.
Hey, yo,
No, I don't.
Canelo is
Only if he
35
stopped.
and Bud
Depending on
Crawford
how
is
he beat
37.
Canelo.
The
Depending
age
on-
don't matter, bro. He got way
No,
more
you saying
miles on
past
his
the prime. I'll
prime.
just let y'all know
He
that
is.
Canelo is actually younger than Bud.
That don't matter. He got more miles. He got more fights.
Come
People
on, he
understand
got
how
look.
boxing work, bro. He got way more fights than Terence Crawford.
Canelo got 26 more fights, but his 20th
That's a lot, my guy.
But look, hold on. Let me explain something. His 20th fight was against a dude 4-17-2.
And name me somebody on Triple G level that Bud
He was
fought.
fighting niggas in clubs all the way until the 21st fight.
You can't
So really,
name
he got 6
nobody.
more fights.
You can't name nobody that Bud fought on anybody that Canelo fought level. Bud haven't fought even a large type opponent. Spence
Well,
was
listen,
shot. Let's be honest. Spence was shot.
Real quick,
I don't
man.
want to hear them.
Hey,
Nobody
wait.
said.
Hey,
Nobody said Spence.
Everybody, somebody new just hopped on. My man GVM. Think this is first time. GVM, appreciate you.
I thought that was
GVM.
Too, bro.
You got 3 minutes. Say your piece. Cook.
I don't got much to say, but I just want to holler at old boy. He said that Bud bag is deep. Defensively, like Floyd's. Bro, I ain't never seen Floyd Mayweather get hit with 5 straight right hands, bro. Ever.
Never.
Never. You ain't hit
Never.
My
Floyd
mic
with
is
that
muted.
same punch,
Never.
bro. You not hitting
Never.
Floyd with that same punch 5 times, bro. You not doing that.
It's
and I ain't
impossible.
and every time Bud got hurt or anything like that, it was always with a what? Straight right hand. So
Now,
I don't
one of
understand
y'all.
I don't even understand how that even is a comparison
Bud
defensively.
is more of a brawler, bro, than a boxer. I keep telling
If
niggas
none of
that.
y'all said Spence was shot before that fight, I don't want to hear that shit. And none of
Spence
y'all
was
said that.
shot, cuz it
Nobody.
was
But
obvious.
did you say that before the fight?
Come on, bro. You
No,
didn't
you
watch
didn't.
that
Yeah.
fight,
Fuck
Y'all
yeah.
so
didn't say that
so you
before the
never
fight.
seen a fighter age in the ring, bro. You never
Y'all
seen a
picked.
nigga get in the ring and just
Listen,
look out of it.
y'all
Man,
picked Spence
I was
before the
watching that
Hey yo,
fight,
he
fight
and
did
outside
age
of
in the ring, but he
he
aged in
didn't.
the
He did
ring
not
after Bud
become.
knocked his ass. Hey yo, once he
He
rocked him
That's
that first
just the
round,
bro,
truth,
he
bro.
turned 20 years older, like on some Benjamin
Have
Button
any
type
of y'all
shit.
niggas ever seen? Have any of y'all niggas seen Ray Leonard versus Camacho?
listen, bro. Y'all picked Spence before the
Niggas
fight.
age overnight,
He
man, in the
Hey,
got
good
ring, man.
destroyed.
buddy.
Then y'all want to say he's the car accidents. No, he
Niggas
had
age
2 fights
overnight.
Hey,
since
good
the
buddy.
car
We're gonna be
accident.
rotating. We're gonna be rotating the guests on y'all.
All right.
So right now we got GH in the back.
So I got a question though, man. So when Canelo punished this nigga, what's gonna be the excuse?
We don't
Bud was
Bud fans, we don't make excuses. He undefeated. When Bud smoked
Niggas
this
don't make.
nigga, y'all gonna say, oh, Canelo got old overnight. He was a
Hey, a
shell of
nigga
himself.
said his
Bud was on
defense on
snap.
the same
It,
level as
Bud,
Mayweather. A nigga
Bud
was
was on
just
snap.
fighting
It was magic
Antonesian on BL
gloves.
Prime in his 30s. Imagine if Floyd fought David Antonesian in his 30s.
Man,
Maggie.
it don't matter, bro. Them niggas, listen, the niggas who Bud beat,
That's
y'all
like
made
Canelo.
excuses
That's like
for him.
Floyd fighting a WWE fighter. At that point, he
Listen,
might as well
Hey
fight
yo, Greg in the kitchen.
a WWE nigga.
the point is, whoever Bud fight,
What's up,
y'all
Greg?
make excuses as to why
What's
he
happening?
won. Oh, Porter was podcast Porter. Errol Spence was
Who
hurt.
the
This
fuck is
person was that.
Porter?
Come on,
Cuz a
man.
football player.
Nobody want to hear them excuses, bro. Y'all didn't say Spence was shot before the fight.
He
He
was
had 2
shot.
fights after
Hey
the
yo.
accident. One of them almost being
I hate when
excessive
niggas
force.
can't acknowledge the
Hey
truth,
yo, hey
man.
yo, hey yo, that's a true
If
statement though.
niggas watch
Did
that
you
fight
say
like,
he
That
damn,
is
was
this
the
nigga
shot
truth.
Spence
before
ain't
the
shot, they
fight though?
got it.
Yo,
Did
yo, yo,
you
yo,
personally say that though before
yo.
the fight?
Man, he
Did
hit
you
that
say
nigga
that?
with everything. He hit that
Hey
nigga with
yo. I'm gonna
Did
headbutts,
you say that
elbows,
before the
knees.
fight?
He caught
Hey,
that
listen,
nigga with
listen, listen,
everything.
everybody, everybody,
hey,
everybody calm down, right? Listen, what we have the tendency to do is when we like somebody, we overrate their resume, and when we don't like them, we're critical to the point where you don't give them credit for anything.
mm,
Here's the
Exactly.
truth,
Okay.
right? Well, I'm not even gonna say here's the truth. Here's my perspective. I think Terence Crawford might be better, slightly better offensively,
mm-hmm.
but to me, defensively, they're nowhere in the same stratosphere,
It ain't even
No, they not. You
close.
talking about
I
right?
Floyd,
got
right?
a I got a question.
And wait, real fast. As far as resumes go, they're
Not
like,
even close.
and you can't. Number one, you can't help what area you're fighting in.
True.
Whoever's the guys that are available are the guys that are available, right?
That's true.
And who
The
don't
reality is,
also.
Floyd Mayweather was number one, blessed with a great era, where there was a lot of talent around. Two, he was the cash cow boxing, so he could get any and every fight that he wanted.
Exactly.
When he became the cash cow, early on he struggled just like Crawford. But as a total complete fighter, to me, in every version, if they're 25, Floyd's better. If they're 30, Floyd's better. If they're 32, Floyd's better. And it's no knock on Crawford. It's just I think Floyd Mayweather is a top 5, top 10 fighter of all time.
All time. All
Now,
time.
Hey yo,
now
I respect
what
your
I was
opinion,
gonna
but I
ask
do
you,
have a
He
bro,
is.
question though.
about the offense thing, right? I would say Terrence on the back end of his career was better offensively, but Floyd up into the hand issues. Come on, bro. The combination he put together,
Crazy.
the left hook, bro. The left
Hey,
hook was
that's
blinding,
35 and
bro. His
40.
speed.
I feel you, but we got to look at it in its totality.
We
The
talking about
reality
he
is,
going up against killers
I
too,
know, but
man. Killers.
the reality is, to me, Terence Crawford is a better finisher
I can give you
than
that.
Floyd
I give
Mayweather.
him that. I give
I
And
him
give
you
that.
you
gotta,
that.
and you also had to give Crawford props for being able, or for being effective in both stances. That's why I said offensively, I give him the edge, but Floyd defensively, to me, you can't even compare him and Crawford.
That's
Now hold on.
hey.
Yeah.
I
This
wanna
this
say
might
something
be a
about
little
that. You
off
said they
topic.
not in
It's
the
crazy.
stratosphere. Use
Question
a
is
big
that
ass SAT word. So my question is, in order for you to say that with a big ass SAT word, you must have seen Bud get knocked the fuck out on some Debo kind of shit.
Or
No,
he
you don't
just
have
seen
to get
Floyd on
knocked
a
out
different platform.
to not be as good defensively.
Okay, so
Like,
how many
okay,
times has he been hurt and or knocked
no,
down
no,
though?
no. We're gonna look at it. We're just gonna break down every part defensively, and you tell me who's better. Head movement,
Not close.
Floyd.
ability to pack punches,
Not close.
fighting on the defending on the inside,
Not close.
defending at range,
Not close.
footwork.
Not close.
All that makes not close,
All you
but
gotta do
Floyd,
is say
I
that.
give it
All you
Floyd
gotta do.
better
I mean, look at
defensively.
his dad. Look at
Punch,
Floyd's dad, bro.
He
punch resistant.
Like, come on, man. That shit
he
crazy,
better
bro. It's not
defensively,
close,
but
bro.
I said
And
Bud
Floyd
beat
fought the
Floyd at
biggest punches of
47.
his era, bro, and was
Hey,
untouched.
hey, Greg, you ready?
Untouched.
Joe Blow, you
Hey,
said
hey,
until Floyd had
Greg, in
hand
his 3 minutes
injuries,
to cook.
and
Greg
that's
Hackett, the Floyd Mayweather that Canelo fought. Is Terence Crawford at 54 better than that Floyd Mayweather?
All right. So 54, we only seen Bud fight Madrimov,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think a lot of people got away from the question and they just started talking about the actual fighters. The fighter, Floyd versus Canelo, Floyd is at full confidence and he's a total dictator. The dictator is always going to be better because he's the one causing you to make the mistakes that you're making. Bud Crawford is the type of guy he has to see the mistakes happen and then he capitalized from there. With Madrimov, it was tough to do that because Madrimov wasn't the guy that you saw on the tapes. He fought nothing like his previous fights.
exactly.
He was constantly active on his feet and he was making it hard for Bud to game plan to set anything up. The difference is Floyd Mayweather doesn't need a game plan because he has his style is his game plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you make mistakes off of my jab. You're gonna get this jab and you're gonna get this footwork. And every time you do something, I'm gonna make you pay for it. His reflexes are a lot better than I ain't gonna say a lot, but his reflexes are better than Crawford's. But Crawford is more of a predator, which I heard you say, Mill. That's true. He more of a predator. If he get you hurt, he gonna get you out. The problem is with the guy that fought Madrimov is what you saw was he was being tested physically and mentally because he could feel that Madrimov was strong, but at the same time he couldn't time him. Floyd, what made him better was his speed and his IQ. His speed and his IQ made him better than a lot of fighters. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why if you're gonna call him the best ever, you could call him the best ever for his IQ. Now his chin, I think people give him too much credit for his chin. The reason I say that, if you go back to Floyd and Chop Chop Curly, he hurt Floyd a lot of times in that fight. If you go back to Shane, he hurt Floyd a couple times. If you go back to Floyd and what's my man, the Drunken Master, he was
Emmanuel Augustus.
Manuel Augustus was giving Floyd a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Floyd got his he got his ways of getting around shit because his endurance is through the roof. He in great shape. He's in great shape and he's a great boxer. But but Bud is the better predator. You know what I mean? Bud get you buzzed. He get you any kind of hurt. He get you any kind of confused. He gonna get you the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair, to answer the question, Floyd that fought Canelo versus the Bud that fought Madrimov is no comparison because Floyd was in total control from Bell One. You know what I mean? He was in total control of Canelo Alvarez. Bud with Madrimov, Bud had to figure Madrimov out. You know what I'm saying? And he really he really couldn't even give himself a good grade on that performance because he knew it wasn't his best performance. But he got the win. But it was only because I feel like the style matchup. You know what I mean? It's two different styles. You know what I'm saying? And the timing of everything. I mean, but you know, Floyd's just one of them guys, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Yo,
and
uh, two things, right? Yo, y'all gotta check out Amazon Prime, like Prime the app. They have this ongoing boxing channel that has all the HBO fights and it just plays them 24 hours a day. I'll be right now I'm
Oh.
watching Erislandy Lar versus Paul Williams.
Mm.
And it's I ain't even gonna lie, it's like the Happy Meal, the little treat, the toy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Every night, like before bed, I cut one of these Jones on and watch a fight that I ain't watched in forever.
yeah.
I
Paul's
gotta
one of my
check that
favorite
out.
fighters. He was beating Paul ass, bro. That shit was crazy.
Hey, Mill, I gotta ask though.
Go ahead.
Hey,
What
yo, I'm
made
gonna
you
say
act?
fuck them if they not giving no sponsor money.
Ah, what made you ask that question?
Um, I see guys say that this is Canelo's opportunity to right that wrong, the Floyd Mayweather fight, and
Okay.
it begs another question. Okay, well, Bud is this era's Floyd Mayweather in the sense of Bud is the top black fighter, arguably the top fighter. This is for the top fighter of their generation.
Right.
So now it got me thinking, okay, well, who is a better fighter? And I hear Crawford fans say that he's better than Floyd. And I see Floyd fans
At
saying, "Are you out
47,
your fucking
I say
mind?" And
only at
so,
47.
and so now, I feel like it's a good question heading into that fight. Who's a better fighter?
You
But I
saying out
wanted
of
to make sure it's fair
yeah,
because I've never seen Crawford at 68, and I haven't. Floyd's never fought at 68. So
Right.
yeah,
And Joe Blow said he said that Canelo was old, already trying to diminish Crawford's potential victory. Like they do that every time he fights somebody. They try to diminish the win, making excuses for the fighter before or after the fight. For every single person that they have beaten him, he beat him, and then it's all of a sudden he beat him because of this. He only beat him because of that. Just like I know they're gonna be talking about Snack, they're gonna be talking about his glove. They're
That's
gonna
a
say
what
Canelo got old overnight. He was a
time.
shell of himself. It's gonna be excuses, bro.
They
Just
say the
like he
same
already
thing
said,
about
oh,
Bud
Canelo
too.
old. Come on,
People say
man.
the same thing about Bud too, though. They saying Bud old.
That's what I'm saying. But it's when Bud beat somebody, it's always an excuse to why he beat him. Like the whole Spence thing. Nobody said none of that before the fight. But after the fight, it's the accidents. Even though he had two fights after that, nobody said nothing about he back, he better than ever. He don't drink no more, he more focused. But when fight him, oh, it's the accidents. He was drunk. His wife slipped him something to drink. All that shit that they said, a million excuses, bro. Other than Bud is the better fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
just that.
Mr. Gregory, can I ask you a question real fast, yo? Now,
yeah.
Mills said they far apart. Now, just because he disagree with me, I ain't gonna say that he's speaking more of a fan than an analyst. I'm gonna just say that's his view as an analyst. Now, what's your view as an analyst? Like just easy from 1 to 10.
remember,
What would you
I said
give
the defense.
Bud defense, and then from 1 to 10, what would you give Floyd defense?
I give Floyd defense an 8.5, and I give Bud defense a 7.5.
Florida 8.5.
Floyd not as slick as y'all think. I'm telling y'all. What's his name? Sweet Pea Whitaker was a lot slicker than Floyd when it comes to defense.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
People. You gotta understand. People got impressed with that shoulder shit, right? A lot of people got impressed with that. If you really watch his fights, niggas was going upside Floyd head, bro. They was. I just gave you the Chop Curly fight. If you watch that, bro, he was working on Floyd, bro. He was working on Floyd. He just couldn't keep the endurance part up.
And look, when they say, oh, his resume ain't this, his resume ain't that. But you got to look at the excuses Thurman made not to fight him. Danny Garcia made not to fight him. All these niggas made excuse. Manny Pacquiao, his whole team didn't want that fight. So that's the reason his resume is what it is. He got to fight who he got to fight. Even Spence said, "Oh, get a belt." Then when he got a belt, it was, "Oh, I can knock Sean Porter out first." This and that. So it's always reasons why Bud didn't fight certain fighters. You can't hold Bud accountable for that shit. He did what he
No,
had
no,
to do
wait,
when
wait,
he
wait,
was
wait, wait.
available.
I hold Bud accountable just like I hold everybody else that didn't fight him accountable. Holding Bud accountable means you re-sign with a dude. You re-sign with a dude that didn't have the best opposition for you at 147 pounds, and you re-signed to get the Manny Pacquiao fight, and he didn't get it for you. So you are
I
responsible for
mean,
making that
yeah,
decision.
but at the same time, Thurman
Wait,
never got the
bro, let's
Spence
keep it a
fight.
book.
Spence never got the Thurman fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
certain things.
but listen, right? If he had gone over there and didn't get the opportunities, then I wouldn't be able to blame him. But he
Fact.
didn't.
Hey, I
And the time
respect your
and
opinion.
wait, in the time that he did pursue free agency and talk to PBC, he got the fight that he was looking for. Did he not?
That's because
No, he
Spence went
didn't. It
against
took
the
him
grain.
how
He went
many? How
against the
long was
Like
grain.
it?
I
Was it
always, like
5
I
years or
always,
7?
like I
No.
always
Nah,
tell
Spence,
people,
Spence went
not
against
no
PBC to get that fight.
Spence,
Burger
wait.
Burger King.
Spence didn't go against the grain for the fight. That's the misconception. PBC wanted the fight. PBC wanted Spence to be the overwhelming A-stop, and Spence went against that. Not the actual fight happening.
Now
Spence
who
made
made that up
concessions
though?
that he
Spence
shouldn't
was the
have.
one that made that up and said you gotta be on this side of the street. It wasn't no street at first.
Right.
Really?
Motherfuckers was fighting everybody
Wait.
all the time
Are you
until
sure?
Bud
he
fought,
used
he
that as an
fought,
excuse to not fight him.
Are you
Bud fought
sure?
3 PBC fighters before
Yes,
Spence,
I'm
and he beat
100%
them
sure.
all.
Okay. So then, if there was no side of the street, then what was Tim Bradley talking about when the reason why he didn't fight
Yeah,
Earl Spence?
Tim
You said
Bradley
the
did
reason why
that in
he
his
didn't
era
fight
though.
him?
Yeah.
But after we
The
talking about
reason why
after Tim
Spence
Bradley,
didn't fight Bud?
Tim
no,
Bradley
he
was
didn't fight
asked
Spence.
why didn't he fight Earl Spence Jr. and what did he say?
He said just out of the street. But we talking about after. Okay, Tim, he the first one that said that, not to fight to avoid Spence. But after he was after he retired from boxing, PBC brought that back up. Oh, we on this side of the street. That was
There was
because
always
Bud wanted to fight.
listen. There was always a side of the street. Nobody ever used that term. But
Okay.
if you need a history lesson, I got one for you.
No, I respect your opinion.
I
But
just don't
but I will
understand.
say this though, on top of your opinion,
Yeah.
everybody got excuses. So I hear that excuse, and it's a good one. But at the same time, everybody got excuses because when Canelo kept trying to duck Benavidez, he had all kind of excuses. He still got him because they still ain't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm gonna ask you a question. Let's see if you remember.
hold
Right?
on, my bad. Before you ask the question, Mayweather took a long time to fight Manny Pacquiao as well, and there was a whole lot of excuses, right? But at the same time, do y'all not see that this is a pattern? PBC does this to stretch out the fight so they can get more money from the fight. But they really do be stretching out fights all the time.
So, so,
Pacquiao
so,
didn't want
you,
to get though.
so you ready?
Yes.
Who was Tim Bradley signed to before Top Rank?
I don't even know who he was signed to.
G, you remember?
My bad. What'd you say?
I said, who was Tim Bradley signed to before Top Rank?
Lou DiBella, was it?
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Dan Goosen?
Oh yeah. Dre Ward was over there too.
Okay. Why did he end up signing with Top Rank?
I don't know.
To get the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Oh, everybody chasing
Otherwise, he
Pacquiao.
wouldn't have been able to get it.
And
Why
look,
Manuel
man,
Marquez? Why Manuel Marquez? He had to sign with Top Rank in order to get the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Manny was
Like,
willing
Wait,
to
wait,
fight.
wait, 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 wait,
Yeah.
wait. Devin Haney. had to sign with Top Rank in order to get George
Well,
Kambosos. These are
well,
non-PBC fighters. This is not PBC. This is either before PBC or during PBC. So the narrative that it's a PBC thing is bullshit. It is a
Bullshit.
boxing thing.
it's the fighters. But like,
If you
look, like
want the
Manny
fight, you
was
go
with
get
Top
that.
Rank, and he still didn't fight Crawford
Say,
because
Oh
Bob
no,
M
it's
said
not.
no.
It's not a PBC thing. I said a
Bob M
PBC.
said no.
They be stretching out fights. They try to
Bro, Bob M said no, and
prolong the
Freddie
fight
Roach,
in order to
Freddie
build it
Roach
up.
said no, and
But
Pacquiao
all of
said
them
no.
do that shit.
at the end of the day, it just comes to a point where you just like, I want a hamburger. I want a hamburger. But why you going to Taco Bell to get a hamburger?
Good point.
I mean, it's simple, bro. It's 1 + 1 is 2. If you want that so bad and you afford it, you gonna get it.
But look, like I'm saying,
Who got the
particularly,
echo?
it's an echo, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
an echo. All right.
Particularly, I'm saying with Bud, Pacquiao was with Top Rank, but Freddie Roach didn't want to fight. Bob M didn't want to fight. He said he didn't want Pacquiao to get hurt, so that's why he didn't get Pacquiao. Then the Spence fight, Bob M promised him that fight. He didn't get him to fight, so
Yo,
that's why he ended up
that's not
leaving.
why he didn't get Pacquiao.
It is a whole video about. That's why
No,
they
bro,
said he didn't get the fight.
that's not why he didn't get Pacquiao, bro. He could have got the fight.
Man, all I know is them dudes said they didn't want him.
No, Bug gonna stop Canelo. I'm gonna pull your coat. He didn't want to sign an extension. See, another part about boxing is they will try to dangle a big fight in front of you, but you got to sign an extension to get it.
Who
He said,
didn't want
"No,
to sign?
I want to be a free agent." And then he went out into free agency and made a shitload of money.
But
Yeah,
I mean, before the free agent though, before that even came up, he wanted the Pacquiao fight, and
yeah,
they
he
never
did.
gave it to him.
I'm telling you that the fight ended up being on the table, but because it came with I don't know if it could have been a year, 2 years. I don't
Yeah,
know the details, but Crawford said no. I'm going to go be a free agent, just like a bunch of people.
yeah.
Chavez did it. A bunch of guys did that to Bob. Did he make the right choice? Bug gonna stop Canelo.
But
Yeah,
by leaving, yeah,
exactly. So
definitely. Most of the people who left made the right choice. They only got him so far.
he got the Spence fight, and he's getting Canelo.
Right. Yeah.
You're talking about upwards. I feel like within these last 3 fights, when he left Bob, $100 million.
Yeah.
3
Avanesian
fights.
too. He got 10 million.
3
Then
fights.
Yeah.
on top of
Like
that, YSM,
he literally
on top of that,
making
YSM, he
his
let
whole
fucking
career in 3
shit on him
fights.
and still resign to him. You let Bob shit on him and then still resign to him after he shitted on him.
He didn't shit on him because he still was getting 7 million per fight. So that's not a
But
bad deal.
he
Still.
resigned after Bob said what he said about him, and he still resigned to him.
Yeah, I guess he wanted his guaranteed money.
Money, man. That's all he wanted. He wanted the bread.
Hey, Kenyon, it don't matter who backed the fights, brother. It means the only thing that matters is that black man made the right play.
Right.
3 fights. He gonna come close to clearing $100 million. That sounds like a win to me, bro. I don't give a fuck who you sign with.
That's good.
Right.
I don't care
And
who you sign with, bro. That sounds like
Hey,
a win
hold
to
up
me.
though. Hey, Mel, hold on.
Good.
You were saying the excuses that they was using was valid. And my thing is, when people have excuses, some of the times they be valid, but most of the time they be excuses that they just use as a shield. Now you not saying that you been negotiating at the table and shit, but you know the kind of the background of what's going on with Boots. So you know a lot of motherfuckers got hella excuses for a fact. And you know most of them are not fucking valid. I only want to say IE. I don't want to say IE and say nobody's name in particular. I'm just say all of them motherfuckers because they all do the shit.
Listen. For me, right? I judge everything case by case basis. Does it make sense for all parties? I'm just telling you how the business of boxing is run. The business is okay. Perfect example. We gonna get into some other shit, right? Are you going to keep taking the chick out on dates, knowing when you drop her off, she fucking another nigga?
Hell no.
Nah.
If she not putting out, I'm not putting out.
Okay, it's so right. And so this is the game that promoters will play. Hey, bro, you know I got the fights over here. I'm not building you up so Bob can benefit. If you want these fights, come on over here. I got you.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
then, but look,
Hey,
too,
Mill,
another
I'm not
thing, Mill.
saying that.
Another
That part
thing with
I agree with.
PBC.
The part that I'm saying I disagree with is the same analogy you just said. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna take Shorty out and she ain't putting out. Cool.
Yes.
But guess what? When I come to ask you, man to man, you supposed to keep 100. She ain't trying to fuck, so I had to let her go. When you ask them, hey, yo, what's up? Boy, you know what happened, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on with
Yeah,
that bullshit,
I mean,
yo.
people can go about it. Bob is very outspoken with it. Yes,
And Mill,
I'm with the wrong promoter. He told him that in his fucking face in front of everybody. It's 100 people in that room. He told him, you ain't getting that fight unless you sign with me. And you know what I heard from the Bud fans? They didn't say a fucking word because it had nothing to do with PBC.
look,
And that's
another
the
thing though.
hypocrisy. That's my only issue with the hypocrisy. Stop acting like you haven't watched this your whole time in boxing. Stop. People want to make it seem like all of this happened because of Bud Crawford. No, this is how they've always operated.
Right. Another thing with PBC too, though,
I ain't
they
talking about
had
them. I'm
long
talking about these
layoffs.
boxers themselves. I ain't talking
They
about
all
the
be out
promoters.
14 months plus between each fight. I wouldn't really want to be there either, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But
I got a question for you. When's the last time Terence Crawford fought?
he fought 13 months ago.
Fight once a year,
A
bro.
year. The last
Nah,
3 years, he's fought once a year.
yeah,
So
but one of those years is because Spence dumped that rematch in December. He would have fought twice. But in 2016, he fought 3 times. 2017, he fought 3 times. 2018, fought twice.
we talking about him.
2019.
We talking about him leaving. We're talking about him leaving Bob. He hasn't been active because the paychecks have been robust. Like, let's tell the truth. When the paychecks are robust, I don't need to come back fast. He's on tour.
Maybe that's it. But you know, in 23 though, he wanted to fight twice and he couldn't because you know what I'm saying. Spence had eye surgery.
Everybody shit on PBC, but the truth is, motherfuckers always make the most money with PBC. If you ask any fucking body, ask Andy Garcia, he will swear on his kids. Yo,
Crawford,
sign
everybody
with
who fought
PBC.
Crawford gave Porter
PBC look
biggest
out for their
payday.
fighters. Matter of fact, the number one thing that people said bad about PBC was the fact of they pay too much money to their fighters and not enough money for the actual product. That was the fucking excuse that other promoters were saying about PBC.
Porter got his biggest payday with Bud, and so did Errol Spence. Both of them got their biggest payday with Bud, not because of PBC, because they weren't even trying to give no guarantee.
What?
You remember that?
What?
Yeah, PBC wasn't trying to give a guarantee for Errol Spence and Crawford. Crawford made that happen.
Wait, Bud gonna stop Canelo. Bud gonna stop Canelo. And did Terence Crawford apologize?
When?
After the fight, Terence Crawford apologized and said that he was wrong.
He said Spence made the fight happen.
No. He said, and I quote,
"Yep,
I was wrong. Back end money is way better than guarantees." Al Heyman was right.
No, I didn't hear him say that. Maybe he did.
Hey, yo, in the chat, let Bud go stop Canelo. Understand that Terence Crawford apologized.
Yes, he
did. He
did.
learned about that back end money.
Apologize, but I know that statement you just said.
He learned about that back end money.
He definitely said that back end shit, yo.
Yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
know if he
That's really
apologized, but I know
official.
for a fact he definitely said that shit. And this is before he was fucking with the Russians. Hold on, I mean this is after he fucking with the Russians. Cause remember he tried to fuck with the Russians in order to get the fight signed. At the
Right.
BLK, he was trying to get the fight signed. He used them as backing.
For 25
And
million
then they got
apiece. I
turned off,
remember.
and they got in. I ain't say they got indicted, but they got investigated.
He said the OG was right.
And that's when he signed with PBC on a fight to fight basis.
Yeah, okay.
And
Well,
their
he
first
well,
fight
that's
was the
cool.
Spence fight. And after that fight, he definitely said, "Yo, he's right on the back end money way high because he's so used to Bob Earn giving all kind of bullshit ass deals. He don't know business for real, because he been pennyhole with one business, and that business model he's pennyhole with don't know the fuck they doing."
I
Yo,
mean, for the fighters, but for him, it was
listen,
good. So that's
bro.
how he looked at it.
In business, when you have a product that's going to sell, it behooves you take the points. All right. You never watched interviews about music, but
Yeah.
all right, did you I think it was Shy Money and 50 Cent. And 50 Cent said, like, look, I can give you this 20 grand,
Or you could take the point.
or you could take the points, right?
Take
You
the
remember
points
that
off
interview?
the
Yeah.
album.
And he was like, yo, all right, I'm gonna take the 20. And then the
Like
lawyer
50.
basically was like, wait,
Yeah.
let me talk to him, right? let me talk to him before he does this.
Yeah.
The points, if you got something that's gonna sell, it's always the points, bro.
Yeah.
Because how it works is the higher your guarantee is, the lower the percentage is going to be on the back end. The lower your guarantee is, the higher your percentage is going to be on the back end. So if you don't take the guarantee at all, and you got a fight that people are going to watch, now with this Bud and Canelo fight, there's no need for that because you're not selling shit. It's free.
Right.
You're taking your guaranteed money and dipping unless him and Canelo is getting a piece of the gate.
Right.
But that fight is going to be exclusively on Netflix.
Hey yo, I was gonna say it's not even the gate thing because the promotion not even as big as I thought it would be. So I'm like,
People in
yo,
Vegas said
they
it
must have a
was
budget just
But it's
because
so
that must
it's
already be a
almost
budget
sold out
dialed
for
in.
Yo,
that,
honestly,
that
this shit don't need to be fucking promoted. It's on Netflix.
right. And that gate for to do big numbers. It's probably gonna set a record. Cause them
I can
tickets
see it setting
expensive.
wait, it's at Allegiant Stadium, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely breaking that record.
They're gonna break the record, yep.
It's at Allegiant Stadium. They're
Hey
gonna
yo,
break
they
that
gonna
record.
break the record, and I'm trying to let you know right
Well,
now. After the fight over, Ice gonna be around that whole goddamn stadium, yo. You seen when the last Netflix fight? Did your man not get locked up? Yes or no? I ain't even
Yeah.
joking. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm so
Hey,
dead ass serious right now.
he in jail right now still.
Yo, that whole fight gonna be indicted, yo. Anybody out there cheering for fucking Canelo, they gonna clink
they,
clink. Let me see your papers.
that's crazy.
They're gonna really be crying after he lose and get locked
yeah,
up.
I don't want to take it into a political conversation because I don't want like that. It's a big
Bad energy.
gray area. I want to keep it boxing. But
Can I ask y'all a
if
question?
you're asking me, do I agree with that sentiment? I definitely can see that happen.
No,
I
Can I ask
I
y'all a
don't want to
question?
make it a conversation. I just wanted to just say that shit a joke for real. I ain't want go down that lane.
Go ahead, all that.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, all facts.
Why
I
Bird never
need you to
defended
answer the
his
question though.
undisputed title?
We got 2 minutes left on the live. I need you to answer the question. The Canelo that Floyd, the Floyd that Canelo fought,
Yes.
or Terence Crawford at 154 pounds. Who's a better fighter? Now, who will win? Who's a better fighter?
Floyd at 154. Floyd.
Why?
Hey Mills,
Hands
let's
down,
ask this
Floyd.
question after the fight though too. The 168 Bud or the 154
But that's
Floyd?
not fair because it's not the same weight though.
Floyd never had a fight at 168. He never had a fight at 168, so we can't judge him by that. But a question I want to ask Bug on Stop Canelo is why Bug Crawford never defended his undisputed title when he became undisputed. Why all
You
the
mean
time when he
either
was
time?
undisputed at 140, he became undisputed, dropped him. He did it at 147, came undisputed, dropped the title. You know, was it just because it was bad business move because he was messing with Top Rank at the time? You know, because back
He
in
was
2018, he could have signed with PBC and got all of the fights he wanted, but he ran back and signed with Top Rank and knew they ain't had nobody. Then during that time, we seen Jeff Horn fight Pacquiao in Australia, and what happened? Pacquiao got robbed, and Jeff Horn was the champion. And Bud Crawford's first fight at 147 was who?
Jeff
The
Horn.
WBO for the WBO, which is the top ranked belt for the last 50 years. Top ranked belt, the WBO. In 2018, you could have went that PBC route and got all of that right.
You see, y'all say that, but who knows if that would have happened? Because what happened when he went there? He went up,
Now he
they
would have
told him
got
to
that
get a
right.
belt, and they didn't fight him. Keith
Yeah,
Thurman went
now
over there.
I would have
Errol
made sure
Spence
he
went
got
over
that
there.
right. I would have made sure he got that right. Because I'm gonna keep it tall, right? Me personally, I felt though Top Rank dropped the ball when he became undisputed at 140. Like y'all should have turned that man into a pay-per-view star because he keeps showing y'all like, even though y'all not feeding him the fighters, because when he was at 140, Mikey Garcia and them was down there too. You
But
feel
you
me?
know,
2014, all that.
they was
Them boys
promoting
was
Loma
down
as
there.
the number one.
2013, Bud was at 135 and stuff bouncing to 140. Yes, it was. Go back and do your history. I send you a link that it cashed out
No,
on everything I'm saying, and you can look at all of the rankings from
Hey yo,
each
I'm
year
gonna answer your
and every
question,
year.
yo. You said why he ain't get turned up at 140? Hey yo, because
No,
top
no,
rank.
no, no, no,
Hey
no.
yo,
What I'm
Bud
saying
said
is
out his
when he
own
became
mouth. I mean,
undisputed.
not Bud. My bad. 510. Hey yo, Bob said out his own mouth. Hey yo, every time I had fights with Bud, I be losing fucking money. He
Like
be
me
losing
personally,
money with them fights because
my opinion.
nobody,
it's
everybody
got
that Bud fought, everybody thought, yo, he gonna wash him. He gonna wash him, and they
What
didn't
I'm
turn
saying
into
is,
the fight, and he wasn't
if you throwing the
popular enough.
fights in Omaha, right? If Bob throwing the fights in, Bob can say whatever he wants, but we know what we seen on TV. If you throwing the fights at Omaha and he doing 10,000 at the gate or even 11,000 at Omaha, it's still good numbers. You still making a couple million.
and
Like, come on,
and if he lost that much money, why would he want to
what?
resign him still? He kept wanting to resign him.
Of course,
Even after Crawford sued him, he still wanted to resign him. So
what?
that's just
But at
something he
the end
was
of the
saying.
day,
I don't
When
believe
Bud,
it.
Wait,
when Bud was
until
number
the
one
PBC
pound for
got with
pound.
2018.
y'all. Real fast. Now we're having a business conversation. Terence Crawford, I think his guarantee was $3 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think his guarantee was $3 million.
I
I
thought
don't
it
know
was
how much.
like six.
I heard it was three. I
I
think
think
four,
I
three to
heard
four.
like
Right?
six.
But what you have to factor in is Omaha is not a big money town. You can't charge
So
that much for tickets. And so, what would the gate be? Like $1 million? And then, okay, well, who pays the rest? ESPN is going to cover the budget to a certain point, but the reality is, Terence Crawford is a tough fight. So you got dudes that if they normally get paid $1 million, they're gonna want two. They're gonna want three. Your fighters don't want to be paid for the fighters don't
tough
want to
fight,
be paid in
less but
in
tough
in light
fights.
of what the fight is going to generate. They want to get paid for who they're getting in the ring with, that person's ability.
Oh,
And
Amanda.
with guys like
And yo, IE boots
Boots,
overpriced themselves.
you gonna hear numbers that like, oh, I'm Keith Thurman, I want 10 million, and you like, wait, what? How the fuck are we like how the fuck are we going to generate $10 million? The reality is you ain't fought in 2 years and you coming off of a loss. Like, how the fuck are we going to generate $10 million? And so now you got to think about it. Omaha, Texas, you can't charge that much, but you could charge a lot in Vegas. You could charge a lot in New York. You could charge a lot in
No, he could have did it in Texas.
But go look at them Canelo Alvarez gates. Canelo Alvarez had a 60,000 seat arena, but the nosebleeds $25.
Yeah, but like Thurman, when Danny Garcia came in 147, Thurman was ready. He said, "I'll welcome him to the division." But when it came to Bud, oh, he needs the belt. He needs to fight at least Amir Khan, this and that. It's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of those fights could have made Bud bigger, but niggas ain't want that smoke, and we seen why. Because he retired. He retired PBC fighters.
But if he would have went the PBC route in 2018, me personally, I believe he would have got those fights.
Hey yo, if he went PBC, he'd be a fucking superstar, yo. Cause PBC know what the
Yeah,
fuck they doing, yo. Flat out. They know how to get you paid and they know how to build you.
yeah.
Like, hey yo, Top Rank, the only way they know how to build you is easy competition. That's why fucking what's his name, yo? What's the dude at 168?
Hey
Edgar.
Mill, I like that interview you did with Lil B Hop. Well, prime time,
Yeah,
because how
you
he
got
exposed Top Rank, how they recycle them, how they be recycling them fighters, and they be fighting a bunch of nobody. You know, like Brian Orman Jr., the Duckmans. You fighting a bunch of nobody.
Hey yo, what's the dude at 54? The WBO champ. Same thing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with
Hey,
him.
Mike, don't stop
But
Canelo.
look,
I want to
top
ask you a question. I just want to ask you this one question before
yeah,
we head up. What has Giovanni Santillan done to deserve a title shot at 154 pounds?
nothing. He haven't really done nothing.
Think
He ain't
I
do nothing
really
at
want you to think
147
that.
either.
I mean, he lost. He lost the fight he's supposed to win against Brian Norman. So
Okay, and what did he do at 154 to get a title shot?
nothing.
But he's getting one.
Yeah, you know something. Hey,
Hey yo, he fighting Xander.
Hmm?
Hey yo, I
Wow.
ain't gonna
hey,
lie. I thought Xander for sure was gonna fight Kelly, just so he don't Kelly don't fight the other dude.
I'm gonna
Rock.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though.
I'm fucking his name up on purpose, but whatever, yo.
Top rank is 22-4 against PBC fighters. So they obviously
What
doing
PBC?
something right.
What PBC fighters?
Huh?
What PBC fighters?
Whichever PBC fighters. I
What
mean, I
PBC
know
fighters?
Wilder, Fury, of course, that fight. Bud beat 3
I got a question. Is a Tyson Fury a top rank fighter or is he a Queensberry fighter?
he top rank when he in America. So when they
Okay.
fought in America, he was top rank.
So is he signed to Queensberry?
He with Queensberry, but only when he over in London. But when he in America, he
No,
top rank.
he's a Queensberry fighter anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He got a co-promotional deal with Top Rank, just like Josh Taylor,
He got a
just like
co-promotion deal with
yeah,
Top Rank only because they got ESPN.
just like
But
yeah, just like
it ain't like
Inoue.
he signed with them, yo, for
Yeah,
the fight. He signed
just
with
like
them
Inoue.
literally for that fight.
Inoue's not a top rank fighter. Inoue is a what is it, Tekken, right? Or Honda. What's the dude? I
Yo,
think it's
whatever the
Tekken.
guy is out Japan, that's who he signed
Yeah.
to. I think he signed to
Like
the same
boxing.
person Jesse signed to.
Okay.
And Jesse signed to the same Japanese dude out there?
I don't know, but
Cause I know Garcia was talking about, yo,
when you
the
say
guy that I
20,
used to work with, he said, I don't want them two to fight. That's why I thought he was signed to
Yeah,
that same guy.
they both signed to the same promoter.
when you say 22-4, number one, you gotta ask yourself who.
Well, Bud Stop Porter, that's PBC and top rank.
Yeah.
Man,
But if you want to say Felix Diaz, right? There's a difference between somebody who fights on Premier Boxing Champion and somebody that's signed to Al Heyman. The guys that fight on Premier Boxing Champions and are expendable, they may not have a deal with Premier Boxing Champions, and so they can bounce around. Like Bakr Mortazayev, he's a main event fighter that has fought on PBC.
yeah.
That doesn't mean he's a PBC fighter. Luis Telez is a Louis DeCubit senior fighter that has fought on PBC, but also fights for MVP.
Who is Bakron with?
Bakram's with main event. He's with Kathy Duva.
Hey, well, hold on. One other thing. Hey, yo, even if you sign with PBC, I mean, my bad. Even if you not signed with PBC, you still can hire what's his name as your advisor.
You can hire Louis DeCubis
No, not him. I'm talking about what's the guy over PBC? What's his name?
You talking about Heyman?
Yeah,
Al
you can
Heyman.
hire Al Heyman as your
Listen,
advisor and still not be with PBC. That's a lot
listen,
of people don't realize.
but also Louis DeCubas. That name, it gets overlooked. One of the most powerful men in boxing. Period.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Tom Brown?
Boy, Tom's a good promoter.
You talking about TGB?
Yeah, he with
But yo,
PBC, right?
before I dip off, I want to make an announcement. This is gonna make people laugh.
Oh shit,
But
she expecting?
no. This is business. This is business. I want to announce a partnership with WSC Sports and Top Rank. And so from here on out, I will be bringing you analytical footage and an analysis and footage of all your favorite fights, starting out with Top Rank.
You
That's
better
what's
hope they
up.
don't catch this live tonight,
Hold
You
up.
talking
What this
about Tom
mean
Brady?
is you're not gonna be biased though, right?
No, why would I be biased?
All right, I just want to make sure because
No,
That's
I
what's
just
up.
I have the ability. So right now, the first video I'm going to drop, I'm going to analyze Terence Crawford and Sean Porter.
Oh, okay.
Porter
And
wasn't hurt. Porter was not hurt. That boy was not hurt.
you just said you got the prime shit. You could watch any fight, and then you just said you got the analytical shit that you could just had
no,
right
no,
at your hand.
Prime. Anybody can
So
watch
look,
that on Prime.
No, that's what
I
I'm
just
saying. I'm saying you just mentioned that,
Mills,
and now you mentioned that you got the analytical shit set up too.
who
yeah,
top
What I'm
ranked
saying
in the
is you need to get a check from both of them. You getting
what's
one
it
because you
what's gonna
signed with
be
them. You need to get the other one from Amazon. They need to look the fuck out.
hey Mills, what's gonna be top ranked network? I forgot.
don't know.
They
I don't
said
know
it
yet.
too. I forgot what it was.
I heard stars, but I don't know. We gotta
Yeah,
wait. We gotta wait and see how that plays out. But I'm gonna do a couple of Terence Crawford fights and lead up to the Canelo Alvarez fight. I'm gonna break down what I see and
Mhm.
and how it will translate into the fight with Canelo Alvarez.
Hey
All
yo,
right, yeah, definitely looking
big,
forward to
yo.
that.
Oh my bad, brother. But yo, this is big because you know what I'm thinking. Fighters be talking mad shit to each other, and then a lot of people be in the comments talking mad shit. All it takes is for motherfuckers say, "Yo, you got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped," and then they come on your show, do the interview, and say, "Homeboy got his ass whooped," and Homeboy come back
Break down the
on the
whole
second
analytics.
interview and say, "Hey, yo, pull up the analytics. Let's see."
When, hey,
That shit right there. I got
when you
hit
dropping
5
that
times.
boost
Your last
interview?
fight, you got hit 7.
But I said when you dropping that boost interview? You said tonight, right?
No. I'll be dropping it. I'll be. I haven't even done it yet, but I'll be doing it within the next couple of days. And
Okay.
it's something for y'all to look forward to. Something for you to hate on.
Hey, yo,
If
you know why I'm looking forward to this?
Oh,
Everybody start talking about Boots. Talking, oh, he get hit too many times. He get hit too many times.
no, he
Motherfucking
don't.
Ortiz got knocked down 3 times. Ain't nobody say shit. But he said he get
Yep.
hit too many times. I said, you right. If he got hit too many times, if that's your worst critique, that he got hit by somebody
A
who
person
is
only landed 7
that
or
big,
11 shots in one round.
then
That's
I'll
not
take
getting
that.
hit too much.
you got to
You know,
That's not getting
understand
hit
that
too
certain
much.
fighters are judged by different metrics.
I was just gonna say that. You know, it's a cultural thing, man. Other
Yeah.
people are warriors, and we are chinny. Simple as
Black
that.
fight, yeah, black fighters, number one, aren't supposed to get hit.
Right.
That's something that's like the elephant in the room. If a black fighter gets hit, it's like, oh, you know what I mean?
He
Not even
chinny.
hit. They get touched. Cause Karen was just touching him. He just scratching the fuck out of him. But he won't really hit.
Anyway, get dropped. Ortiz get dropped. Are they warriors?
Awards.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
But
I know.
warriors.
but we got to acknowledge that we do it to ourselves as well. You know how many
Yeah.
times that I've gotten on my friends or fellow content creators by how they cover certain fights. It's like, all right, Crawford and Magomedov. To me, Crawford clearly won, but because Magomedov won more rounds and didn't get stopped like we're used to Terence Crawford doing, then all of a sudden it became, oh my God. You know what I mean?
And look, but
Oh
usually
shit, your bud
it's
fell
people
off, yo.
it's people who pick Spence, those same people that said that'll say that about Crawford. The same black people who was
Yo,
picking
what?
Spence.
Yeah, but at the same time, right? The same black people that complained about how Crawford was looked at and how Crawford was judged or Crawford not getting fights for the past 5 years is the same black people that do it to Boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boots get
Hey
that.
yo,
I'm,
that's
I'm
why I
talking.
don't take
I'm more
nothing
so talking
serious,
about.
yo.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cycle. Like here's the reality. It's okay to like both fighters. It's okay to like Spencer Crawford. It's okay to like him. It's cool.
Yeah.
Boxing fans act like this shit is a gang. It's not a gang.
Hey yo, but hold up. Hey,
You
you
got
remember
you got a super
Tyrese was
chat,
on the
Mills.
Breakfast Club and he threw them napkins over the shoulder?
Yeah.
You heard me? Hey, you heard me, Mill?
Who's that?
I said, remember how Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club and he threw them fucking napkins over his shoulder?
Hey yo, is this real?
NGN, what does that mean?
I'm looking at this number.
We got to figure out what
Is
NGN
that
means.
number real? No, that number can't be real, bro.
2000?
Yeah, that number can't be real. But whatever you gave, bro, I really, really appreciate it. Who do I have? Canelo or Crawford, bro? I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, he said different currency, so it might be rand what they in Africa.
Okay.
2000 rand.
Yeah, I don't know how much that is, but bro, I appreciate you giving out anything. I don't know. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. It says 50-50. At first, I was against the fight. At first, I didn't want Crawford to do it. I didn't like the idea of Crawford having to give up so much when he just came off the biggest win. So for me, it was either fight Boots, fight Charlo, or retire. That's what I wanted to see. Right? And I wanted him to either fight those two guys or retire undefeated. But the more and more I think about the fight, the more and more I looked at Canelo's last couple of performances, I looked at the face off. Then I'm like, oh shit, this is a 50-50 fight. And so I got more questions than answers. One, can Terence Crawford still be explosive and twitchy at 168? Two, can Terence Crawford's punch resistance, what is that going to look like? Is it going to be better? Is he going to be able to stand sturdy in the pocket when Canelo was punching on his arms, his neck, his hips, his shoulders? Can Canelo cut the ring off? Can Crawford avoid the right hand? Is Canelo going to let his hands go? I got more questions than answers, but JR, we're gonna leave off with you. Floyd Mayweather Jr. that fought Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford at 154 pounds. Who is the better fighter?
Floyd Mayweather.
Wow.
Even though we only have the gauge one fight off of Terence Crawford at 154, we had multiple fights with Floyd Mayweather Jr. on 154 pounds. But the way that he was able to, transition from offense to defense very well, I give the advantage to Floyd.
I mean, that's unanimous. Well, except for Dr. Eugene, he picked but
Hey yo, that was the Nigerian Nera.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, bro. Whatever you giving, I'm appreciating it. It could
It's
be
a
$0.01,
$1.30.
man. It's all
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. That's It's pretty much like about what $1.25 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm
You do.
like, nah, this can't be right.
All right.
Hey, yo, I respect everybody's opinion, yo. Even though y'all all wrong, I still respect all your opinions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, I'm watching this Paul Williams Laura fight. I didn't realize this was in a small room in Boardwalk Hall. Yo, Laura's putting it on Paul. Paul was one of my favorite fighters, bro.
What weight
I
was
was
that at?
watching this shit at work, like, bro, what
What weight
about?
is that, Mills?
This was at 54.
Oh, okay.
This is my first time ever watching Laura. I'm like, damn, this nigga sharp.
Yeah, Laura was talking
Hey,
too.
Mail, let me ask you something real fast because I was thinking about this. I put it in the chat a couple of times too. I mean, in the comments a couple of times. Now, if Boots go the WBA route and then Charlo come back and Spitz come back, they can tie up that route and the WBC route for a long time because now it's a lot of PBC fighters in them two divisions. If he go the IBF route, he going up against Murder, and everybody's scared of him. I don't know why, but everybody's scared of him. So if he beat him, and now everybody gonna be scared of Boots even more. So he ain't gonna never get no real fights that he really want to get. And once you get
But
a section
Lima,
belt, you
No
can't
one's really scared of
push
Merc.
ranked number
nobody
3 in
else
the
because you're
WBA.
not in a section body no more.
No one's
But
really scared
Boots
of Merc though.
already fighting for the
No, they
in the
scared of that nigga,
WBA.
bro.
No, they're
Lima
not scared
ranked
of
number
Merc.
2.
Listen, if you don't have a fighter's world champion for a whole year, and you're under a certain sanctioning body, it ain't that people are scared of you. They know that you ain't gonna get paid.
Nah, Turkey backing them though, so they gonna get paid.
Is
Backing them where?
Turkey backing him? So that means is he fighting on September 13th?
He said he sent out three good offers to niggas, and they all was scared.
Is he fighting on September 13th though?
Nope.
So
Nobody wanted to fight him.
Wait, bro. Well, okay. I got a question for you. If Erickson Lubin is mandatory, why didn't Turkey Al-Ashiki send an offer out to Erickson Lubin?
I guess Lubin didn't want it. He walked away from it, right? To
Lubin never got offered that fight about the Turkey Al-Ashiki, brother.
Why Lubin give up his title shot though?
I know
because
August 19th
was more money.
More money.
Everything comes down to money, bro.
We could take it even further. Okay, if it's not Erickson Lubin, who's next in line? Josh Kelly. Why isn't that fight happening?
Look, niggas don't want the smoke from my point of view.
Hey, Bud, you're thinking. What you do for a living, bro?
Me? I drive Uber.
Okay, right. Think of this in a perspective. And bro, I drove Uber for years, right? All right, so you got the spot with the surge, and you got the ride without the surge. Which one you taking?
With it.
You gonna go with the one with the surge, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what I'm saying to you is that Bakram is a B-side champion. Bakram doesn't have a network behind him and somebody that's willing to put up the money. And for as much as Turkey Al-Ashiki does, you realize Turkey don't make fights. Turkey makes fights that he wants to see, two names together, but not necessarily fights that make sense. Turkey wanted to make Boots and Tio and then Boots and Devin. But why he never offered Boots and Brian and Boots and Stanionis and Boots and Barrios the fights that you feel me?
Thanks.
Hey, yo, he going for the names, yo.
He goes for names.
Yeah.
He likes to put two names together. And, that's his prerogative. But what I'm saying is a lot of shit doesn't happen because it doesn't make sense. He tried to make Benavidez versus Bud at 160.
Yep.
Oh,
I
man.
remember that.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hey yo, the Bachman fight though, a lot of people don't fight him because in the IBF as well though, because you know they got the rehydration shit. That's
Man,
a
I
reason
want to see that man
and
get
that's
a
a
fight.
excuse. So it depends on who's saying it.
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's reason. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it tall. Me personally, I don't really think Bachram like that because I never thought Tim Tszyu was like that.
He not like
You
that.
know?
Man,
Yeah.
niggas, who gonna show him that he not like that? Though? That's what I'm talking about. Nobody
Well,
proving it. We can say
well,
that all day, but ain't
here,
nobody trying to fight him.
yeah, but here's the thing, right? With Bakram, he has the one fight against Tim Tszyu, right?
Yeah.
This is after Tim Tszyu had his fight with Sebastian Fundora, the first fight. That was an
Yep.
absolute bloodbath. Since then,
Yep.
Sebastian Fundora has stopped Tim Tszyu, and he stopped who was it before Tim Tszyu? So you got Fundora there as the WBC champ, but yet he's had good performances, and yet he's already in another fight with Keith Thurman coming up October 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So is it that
People
they're
willing.
really ducking him, or is
Look,
it more
people.
about money?
I mean, I guess it's about money. But I know Keith Thurman. Look, he willing to fight Fundora, but Keith Thurman was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu when he's supposed to call him out in the ring when he fought Bakram. But when Bakram smoked Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman ain't go get in that ring and call him out. He didn't want them problems. You know what I'm
Hey, yo,
saying?
that's
So
No,
yo,
that
hey,
that
yo,
that fight
hey, yo, he's
between
supposed
Tim
to be
Tszyu
fighting
and Keith
Tim
Thurman.
Tszyu, but then he got injured, and that's when Fundora came in as a
but
lead.
that was after. I'm saying after that happened, he was
After
supposed
that,
to
it was
fight
supposed to
Tim
be
Tszyu.
Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Tim Tszyu went for the belts.
Yeah.
And he got beat by Bakram was what I'm saying. And Thurman didn't call him out. He didn't say, okay, he lost. Well, I want Bakram next. He didn't say that. He
Hey,
didn't
hey,
mention
but
it at all.
I feel like you treat this like this is the streets. Okay. If you got an opportunity to fight Fundora for 5 and Bachram for 1, what fight are you taking?
Yeah, but that's more than a year after that fight, though, is what I'm saying. He could have called out Bakram after Tim Tszyu lost. Tim
Yeah,
Tszyu
but
had 2 fights since then.
what I'm saying to you is this is Bachram's words about Lubin. Nobody wants to pay for the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Virgil offered him a bigger bag too.
Nobody.
Hey
Is
yo,
that Ortiz fight
Virgil
official?
offered him double the
Like
money,
you
not
got
an increase, double.
you got Bakram out there for main events. You got Lubin there for pro box. So where's that supposed high guarantee going to come from that Bakram is looking for? See? So
Nice.
is it really about him being avoided, or is it that he's just not a money guy? As Mill
I mean,
said, he's a
it's
B5
probably.
champion.
I think it's a little bit of both, though.
Not a money guy. Cause me personally, I believe in ain't no fighter scared of no fighter. No, just with this
I don't
situation,
believe
it's
that
about
shit.
money.
No, I think some niggas be scared, man.
And yo, that's what somebody said before on the live. They saying other people be scared, and I'm gonna tell you right now, because that's what they said about Tank. They was like, yo, Tank's scared of losing. Even if that's true, because they was like, yo, he did say that. I'm like, I'm gonna take your word for it. He really said that shit. But guess what? You know
He
what I'm
said,
more scared of? Being broke. I'm trying to never be broke again like the rapper. So I give a fuck
"Yep,
about the money. If you offer me millions of fucking dollars, even when Tyson was knocking people the fuck out and everybody was scared of Tyson, any barbershop you go into, they still tell you, give me 1 mil. He can knock me the fuck out ASAP. Give me 1 mil.
yep,
Yep.
So it's about that money, yo. Fuck that fear shit. Fear don't mean nothing. The worst you
yeah,
could do is knock
money.
me the fuck out. I'm not gonna feel that shit, and I'm gonna wake up refreshed like a motherfucker. I'm gonna wake up
Yeah,
yawning like, oh shit,
Listen, I'm
what
gonna
happened?
make you pay. I'm gonna make you pay for getting this 1 million. I'm gonna knock your
I
ass out.
feel like everything comes down to money. Some guys want to be overpaid. Some guys want to be paid a fair wage. it's not necessarily up for us to determine that because we don't have all the mitigating factors. The reality is, Bakram doesn't have a major network that's backing his fights. And so Virgil got a network. Boots got a network. Thurman got a network. Honora got a network. Like, and who you gonna go with?
Hey yo, that's a fact because Bakram is he went from middle risk, low reward to now he high after the Tim Zoo shit. Now he high risk, low reward,
Hey,
and that's just not
Ortiz, hey,
man,
Ortiz. What
a good
about
equation.
Ortiz? Ortiz dug Bachman too. Remember Oscar De La Hoya
Yeah,
talking about, oh, that's too much of a tough fight. We don't want to come off 2 tough
he
fights
did.
and fight him. He said, yeah,
He,
he said he want an easier fight.
he
So
did.
Ortiz ducked him,
yes,
but
he
he
did.
willing to fight Lubin. So it's some fear there, man. Some of these niggas don't want them problems.
Hey yo, fear is not a factor, yo, because if you could fight this man and then wake up from the KO a millionaire, you want to take that every time. If
Hey,
That's
motherfucker put you to
exciting.
sleep
You
and you
know,
wake up a millionaire, you are
I,
good to go. You're not scared of
I
waking up a
just
millionaire. Nobody
I,
ever in life has been scared to wake up a millionaire.
I just said Ortiz said he want an easier fight though. So
No. Ortiz didn't say that.
De La
His
Hoya
people said
said it.
it. Yeah. So to be fair, a fighter feels a way. He may agree or disagree. His management, his promotion. I'll give you a perfect example, right? Oscar De La Hoya is on board with the Boots in Virgil fight. Who's not
Cook.
on board? His manager, Rick Meridian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cook.
Facts. Because if you
And
want to keep it
so,
1,000, Ortiz fought 3 motherfuckers. If this fight about to come up now, that's 3 motherfuckers damn near in the top 10. So he ain't scared of shit.
Rick made a comment about that fight not happening when Oscar right on board with the situation. Rick definitely made a post saying that fight is not happening January or February. That's why I call him Rick Merengue because he danced around the situation too much, man. Like, come on, man.
The manager said no. The trainer said no. The promoter said yeah. And
The
the promoter
crazy
want
thing
all the
is,
smoke
look,
because
Virgil
all
been at
he
3
hears is
weight
dollar
classes.
signs. He
He
know,
been
yo,
at
this
3
supposed to
weight
be a fight.
classes and
I'm
ain't had the
promoting
title
good. I'm
fight
gonna get
yet.
my money on the back end.
I mean,
3
Bud
weight
gonna stop
classes
Canelo.
and the title fight
You
yet.
got a good point with that though. Virgil has yet to fight for a world title. He's the who else? It's Virgil and it's who else? Conor Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conor Ben.
Kinda
Conor
big.
Ben.
Kinda big.
Hey yo,
This is
Conor Ben ain't fight for a world title. I don't know
He's
if he fight
still
ever for a world
he's
title.
still trying to fight at catchweights.
Virgil 3 weight classes, 140, 147, now 54. Come on, man.
but
3 weight
if
classes.
y'all notice the fact that that's how Golden Boy kind of moves their fighters though. Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title. William Zepeda
Yep.
just fought for it. Virgil has never fought for one. This is third division.
Why Zepeda was
So
33-0 before he fought
huh?
for one. Zepeda was 33-0 before he fought for a title.
I feel like what they do is they go for names who they think are winnable fights, but who are vulnerable.
They one, they pick winnable fights, and then 2, they don't have enough talent to just hold a belt. If you really want to keep it 100,
I
because
believe
the
it.
dip between the number 1 guy and the number 2, 3, and 4 guy is so wide that they can't. Like PBC, they got enough talent where they can have the belt bounce around between people. You can't do that with top rank because the dip is too wide. That's why you got the top guy like Xander or like Edgar. They was washing motherfuckers.
But before we go, we gotta put pressure. It seems like the pressure only goes for specific guys, right? We want to pick and choose who gets criticism and who isn't. Xander's about to fight a 47-pounder that got destroyed in his last fight at 147.
Who was he fighting again?
He's fighting Giovanni Santana,
Giovanni
Santillan,
Santillan.
right?
And
right?
he
Santillan,
fighting
right?
in Puerto Rico At least
in
fight
Puerto
Kelly.
Rico.
At
Wait,
least fight Kelly. The fact
wait.
you don't even fight Kelly.
Nah, but
Nah, and,
it ain't even Kelly. Like you at least fight somebody else in the top 15.
Oh,
Hey,
and what I'm
say,
hey, yo,
saying is,
Kelly ranked number one
where's the
in
criticism?
two divisions. So at least fight Kelly. Cause that's damn near your mandatory. But the fact that you
Where's
scared
the
to even fight
criticism?
your mandatory,
Where's
I'm
the
like, man,
video?
these motherfuckers weak as fuck.
hey, and also Mills, where's the videos about Santillion being on Snack? Cause he on Snack too.
Bro, it's a whole bunch of it's picking and it's choosing who we're going to criticize, who we're going to shine a light on.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing it. Nobody brings up Bam on Snack. Nobody says a word.
Hey yo, cause I ain't gonna lie, when people hate on Boots, it don't make sense because he going for the belt. So whoever got the belt is 100% chance that that's who he fucking fighting, cause he
But
going for all of the belts.
How is
he's
he going
fighting
for
So
the
the
you
great
belt?
can't act
And he
like
fighters.
he
fighting
picking and
That's the
choosing.
he
good
He
fight
thing
going
hey,
for the
about
he
it.
belt.
He's
fight
fighting great
bro, he
fighters.
fighting Lima and then he plan on fighting Ortiz. How's that going for the belt? That's not going for a belt. I'm just saying.
Yo,
Hey
the
yo,
first
Boots
fight.
is trying to
Let
get
me
undisputed, yo.
let
So
me
what you mean he not going for the belts? He want
He's
undisputed.
not.
let,
He just
let
two
me
fights
pull
he
your
want to fight. That's
Not
not for
going
a
let
for
me
belt.
pull your
undisputed, yo.
coat.
Okay,
Let
all
me
right.
pull your coat, bud.
I ain't going with you. You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was going on is your man Charlo basically waited for Terence Crawford.
So yep.
Boots was going after the WBA because he was the super champion. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So your man Charlo's been a champion of recess for like 2 fucking years, which is weird.
Yeah.
crazy.
Weird. And so as soon as Terence Crawford made his decision, Charlo swooped in there.
So Charlo got to fight the dude who just beat Telez, right? And
Charlo jumped the line on Boots.
so after Charlo fight him, then Boots can fight Charlo for that belt, right?
Yeah, but you already know. Come on, man. You know how
Oh,
this goes.
hold on. Yo, not only did Charlo jump the line, but you seen who was in the ring after he won that belt, right? You don't
Who?
remember Xander hopped in that fucking ring after he won that belt, the WBA belt?
Yeah, but that was
So
irrelevant. Now that Charlo jumped the line.
Boots got to
No,
find
I'm not
what
saying that's
belt he
irrelevant.
going
I'm just saying
after,
that lets
He
you
did
know,
that
like,
on
yo,
purpose.
right,
if
Mills?
he gonna go to Unify because he thought that dude was weak. Now that
He
Charlo
Y'all
can.
jumped
think
the line,
he did
he
that on
gonna
purpose?
he gonna get out that ring
Mel
ASAP
could have pulled
because
that
he don't want no
card.
smoke with tough people.
Yeah, Mel could have pulled that card at any time. He waited for Crawford to
Yeah,
leave.
exactly. That's what I said. I said he waited
He
for
waited.
Crawford to move up.
He waited for Crawford to leave.
So
And yo,
And then
Boots got to decide between
Spence
Charlo, Zayas,
probably gonna come
Fundora,
back
and
too,
Baca.
yo. Just because they was doing that back and forth shit, they trying to build that fight up.
So look, I got Thurman beating Fundora. So if Thurman beat Fundora, then Boots gonna go after Thurman?
I hope so, because then Boachuk put in a petition to be ranked #1 again.
I'm
I
not
don't
yeah,
sure.
know, but he got that fight
Yeah,
coming up
he
September
is ranked
13th.
number one, yo. He already won the petition, yo. He already won that
Put
shit.
in a petition, right?
Boots is number 2.
#2.
But it don't matter if he number 1 or 2
Hope
because they
Brandon
still
had a
got an interim
document.
person.
Yeah, Boots
Yeah.
gonna have to pick his path. It's either Charlo or Mortaz Aliyev,
I'm taking the
Zayas, or
WBC pass,
he's
man.
not even
Fundora or
ranked. He's
Thurman.
Boots
not
need
even
to go
ranked
the
the guy who was
WBO
fighting.
route because if he go
Yeah.
any other route, he gonna
That
get
that
held up like a
WBC will
motherfucker.
look
If he
good
go that
around
route,
Boots, man. That
if he
WBC
go
will look
that
good
route,
around
he
him.
gonna be able to get the IBF fight easily. Cause that dude not getting no fights. So if he
Carl Williams. I got
offer him
Thurman
mad money,
stopping
he take that
Fundora.
fight easy.
Damn. But
Remember I said it first.
I'm heading out. I've been on here 38 minutes longer than what I wanted to. I hate that for that.
All right. Hey Mills, who you got, Thurman or Fundora before you go?
I think Fundora gonna stop Keith.
I got Thurman stopping Fundora, man.
It'll be a great
Yo,
fight.
I
All right.
appreciate y'all. We're trying to get to 100,000 subs. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out. I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right, peace.
Uh,
All right, I'm gone.